welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bree. This is Balancing Life with Bree. I have lost 75 pounds doing Weight Watchers and iTrackBites, like calorie counting. iTrackBites is now healthy, but that's besides the point. Today, I'm going to be doing a scheduled Sunday video. So for those of you who are new here, basically I just give you guys recipes for the entire week. I link everything in my description box and I show you what you need so you can just write everything down onto a grocery list if it sounds good to you. I'm trying a new recipe this week, so we will see how that goes, and then other ones that I've already tried before, just to kind of like get myself back on track for the new year, because the holidays I did have a little fun with friends and family. So getting back on track, doing what I need to do. So the first things first, what I'm going to be making either tonight. Today's Sunday. I'm filming this Sunday morning and hopefully I'll get it up for you guys by tonight. But so it is a high protein chili. So this is like a taco chili that I'll be making, and I've been really leaning on like more high protein type stuff recently because I've been going to the gym. I'm trying to get as much protein as possible to gain muscle, lose fat, etc. So I'm just going to walk you through the ingredients. Like I said, I'll make sure to put the calories on the bottom of the screen of how many calories it is. I will try to figure out all point values for you guys and put that in the description box. And yeah, let's just get into it. So first things first, you're going to need some ground beef. So I always get the Laura's lean ground beef. You can get the 96.4 or the 92.8. I got the 92.8 today because my Kroger was out of the 96.4. So you're going to need 2 pounds of it. So I just got 2 packs of this one. This one is a little bit more expensive, but I really like this ground beef and I think it's really good. I'm sad because a lot of the stuff, everybody is everybody is like trying to be healthier in the new year, which I think is awesome, but Kroger really needs to compensate for that because your girl can't find half the stuff she usually eats, which is kind of unfortunate. But anyway, got my ground beef for that. You're gonna need 2 packs of taco seasoning. I just get the reduced sodium from Kroger. You can use any taco seasoning. The sodium's not that much of a difference, but I'm pretty used to using this one, so I grabbed 2 of those. You're gonna need 1 packet of this ranch salad dressing mix. So I just got the Kroger one. You can even get them in like a big thing from like Sam's or Costco. I need to go back and get another one because I just finished mine because I made that like creamy bacon ranch pasta or whatever. So you're gonna need a pack of that. You're gonna need a pack of fat-free cream cheese. This is one of the items that my Kroger only had regular cream cheese, which I was kind of frustrated with, but it's okay, we'll roll with it. It is what it is. I'll adjust my calories and points later, but for those who are making this recipe, I will have the exact recipe and those calories, not my adjusted ones, because I haven't figured those out yet. So just so you know, the calories that you'll see on the bottom of the screen have fat-free cream cheese, not regular. You're gonna need a can of black beans and a can of pinto beans. And then you're gonna need some diced tomatoes. I get the no salt added, just trying to cut out that sodium whenever possible. And then a can of Rotel. These are the diced tomatoes with the green chili. So you're gonna need a can of those. And then I get my veggies frozen because I think it's easier. So I got the 3 pepper and onion blend from Kroger. These are only $1, which is why I like using them. And then a broccoli and cauliflower one as well. And then last thing you're going to need for this recipe is some Fage Greek yogurt, or just Greek yogurt in general. And this is the Fage. I use this to make my pizzas and all that kind of stuff. The 0% milk fat one is the healthiest one available. So this is all you need to make that chili. Stay tuned on my Instagram because I will be updating you guys on what I think about it. I'm probably going to post a picture and give like a little review of what I think. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to follow. I'll put it down here. But this is what I'm going to be having on either Sunday night or Monday night, and then I'll have it for lunch the next day for leftovers. And let's get into the next recipe. Okay, so the next recipe that I'm going to be showing you guys is super, super easy, and it's really, really good. It's a house favorite here. So I went to Kroger and I got some salmon. This is just the like center cut filet salmon. Got a pound of it, which is perfect for exactly 2 pieces of salmon. And then I season it with this smoked Spanish paprika. So I cook my salmon in the air fryer because I think it's really, really easy. So I put my air fryer on 400 and cook my salmon, depending on the thickness, for like 12 to 15 minutes. You'll know when it's done because it just like flakes off. So I take the salmon, I rub some of this on it. I put a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, just kind of to taste. And then if I'm feeling fancy, I'll slice like a little bit of butter and then lay that on top. Put it in the air fryer, air fry it. And then for the sides, I always have white rice. So I just have this boil in a bag. White rice, and a half a cup of it is 210 calories and it's a perfect side. But I also wanted to pair a veggie. So So I found these at Kroger. These are called the Power Blend Southwest style. It's just a bunch of vegetables all together and it has 18 grams of protein in it. And like I said, I'm trying to get as much protein in as possible. And I thought this was just like really interesting. So let me see what it says, what it has in here. It has black beans, corn, lentils, quinoa, brown rice, bell peppers. I don't know. Has a fun little blend of stuff in there. So I'm going to be making this on the side as well with my rice and my salmon. It's a super easy, quick meal, especially when you're on the go and you don't really have a lot of time to like get all the things out, make all this and that, a million ingredients. This is super, super easy and it's really, really good. I'll put a picture of the last time I made it right here so you can see for reference what it looks like being made in the air fryer. Still gets that crispiness on top, but it's just really, really good. So 10 out of 10 would recommend the salmon. So we're gonna be having that one night and let's go to the next recipe. Okay, so for the next recipe, this is another like fan favorite in my house. I've made it a million times. If you guys have been around for a while, you've seen it probably a million times, but I'm gonna be making my 2-ingredient dough pizza. I have not made it in a very long time. And if you're new here, I actually have a video showing you exactly how to make it. I'll make sure to link it in my description box along with all the other recipes for this video. But it's very low points if you're on Weight Watchers, and it's very, very delicious, and it's very, very easy to make. So first thing you're gonna need is some self-rising flour. Make sure it is self-rising and not all-purpose. That makes a 180 difference. With the dough that I show you guys how to make, you can also make bagels, which I made a video on that as well. But self-rising flour, you're gonna need Greek yogurt. Basically, they're 1 in 1. You do 1/3 cup of the self-rising flour, 1/3 cup of the Greek yogurt. And then I add spices into my mix because I think it tastes better. So I add some garlic powder, just shake it in, just to taste what I like. Onion powder, Italian seasoning, and some salt. I use the pink salt, so you just put that in, mix that dough up, knead it out, and then you add pasta sauce, any kind of pasta sauce that you want. I actually make my own CROCKPOT marinara, which I will also link that recipe in my description box. It's really, really good. You put the CROCKPOT marinara on top, and then I use this Great Value. This is from Walmart. It's just fat-free mozzarella. I buy these like in bulk. I'll buy a lot of these and then I'll stick them in the freezer because I feel like they're really hard to find, and when I do find them, I buy a lot of them. So I use this. You can also use the Trader Joe's light mozzarella. It just kind of depends on what you like. Make sure if you're making this, spray the fat-free cheese with Pam because it helps it melt. Don't know why. We tried it once and it worked. Whatever. And then I'm going to be adding some bacon bits on top because I want kind of like a meatier pizza this week. And then I couldn't find any turkey pepperonis at Kroger. That's what I normally get, but they didn't have any. So, oh wait, just kidding. These are turkey pepperonis. I thought it wasn't. Yay. Okay, anyway, 70% less fat. These just aren't the normal ones that I got. So I just saw these and I was like, okay, but I'm glad that they're turkey pepperonis. Anyway, so you add those on top. Bake it, super, super easy. I'll insert a picture of what that should look like as well. It's very, very good, and honestly, it's not that hard to make either. You can make the dough in advance, keep it in the fridge, let it get cool, and then do whatever you want with it. You can make half the dough for bagels, half the dough for pizza. It's literally anything that you want to do. So I'm going to be making this one night this week. The next recipe I'm going to be making are these WW friendly PF Chang lettuce wrap dupes. If you've been around for a while, this is another one that you know is like an oldie but a goodie. Haven't had them in a hot minute. Here's a picture of what they look like when they're completed, and they are literally so good. So what you're gonna need for this is a head of butter lettuce. So they just come in these little things. Peel them off, super, super easy. So you rinse that off. You can use ground turkey or ground chicken. My Kroger didn't have any ground chicken, so I had to get ground turkey. So you're gonna need just one package of either one. I think ground chicken is more flavorful, but ground turkey will work. You're also going to need some water chestnuts, which my Kroger did not have, so I have to go to a different one to pick up some water chestnuts. Thankfully, I don't plan to make this until later this week, so it just kind of works itself out. You're going to need some sesame oil, some rice vinegar, light soy sauce, and some hoisin sauce. This stuff is seriously so good. And then you're going to need some ginger and some garlic. So you're going to cook all that stuff up together. Basically, you will make a sauce with the hoisin sauce and the rice vinegar, but you're going to cook all that stuff up. Once it's done, you're going to put the meat in the little lettuce wraps, and you're going to add some sriracha on top if that's your thing. I like mine spicy. I add a lot of sriracha to mine. And then you're gonna add some green onions. You're just gonna cut this green onion up, sprinkle it on top, and it's all done. So this meal is another really quick one. You do have to kind of buy a little bit like weird ingredients that you don't use all the time, like the rice vinegar and then the sesame seed oil. But if you do like this recipe, these have been in my pantry forever and I just pull them down and I always know I have them. It's kind of that thing, like I've made, like these are only used for that recipe basically, but I like making this recipe, so it kind of works out. So I'm gonna be having this for one night of dinner, and then I have one more that I'm really excited for, and then I'm also gonna show you some snacks that I'm gonna be eating throughout the week, and that'll be the end of this video. One thing real quick that I forgot to add, you're also going to need some shredded carrot for this recipe. So the shredded carrot goes in there along with the green onion. Sorry about that, but make sure to get yourself some shredded carrot. All right guys, so for the last recipe, it is this bacon cheeseburger chili that I'm really excited about. I'll make sure to link it in the description box. But a lot of these ingredients I feel like you'll probably already have around the house, or it's super easy to pick up at Kroger. So let's get into it. You're gonna need a package of ground beef. This is the Laura's again. This is the one that I like to use. And then you're going to need some bell peppers. I just get these. I've already opened it because I used it for another recipe, but you're gonna need a pack of bell peppers. I just get the frozen ones. Like I said, they're only $1. It's easy. And then same thing for onions. These are only $1. I use these in everything. They're frozen. They're already chopped for you. You don't have to worry about like crying, cutting up your onions, smelling up the house, like just in a little baggie. You're gonna need some reduced sugar ketchup. You're also gonna need some mustard and some relish, but I don't like either of those things, so I'm omitting them from my recipe, but you guys can pick them up if that is your jam. I'm gonna use some pink salt, cumin, some of that smoked paprika again, and then some pepper and chili powder. So those are all the spices that you're gonna need. You're gonna need some beef broth. I get the 50% less sodium. It's just less sodium consumption. I'm just trying to do that. The recipe calls for bacon, but I don't know about you guys, but bacon is like so expensive for some reason now. So I'm just gonna be using bacon bits because these are so much cheaper. And regular bacon, like I said, is just so expensive right now. It's like $9 for a thing of bacon. And I was like, oh, no thanks. So then you're also gonna need some Frank's Red Hot. I like the wing sauce better than the original, but you can use the original. I'm gonna use the wing. Some Worcestershire. I always butcher the name of this, but you're gonna need some of this. Some garlic. Like I said, I get these big bad boys of garlic and they last me a really long time. Some pinto beans and some fire roasted tomatoes, and that's all you're gonna need for this chili. I've never tried this one, so this is another one that I'll update you guys on my Instagram to let you know if I like it or not, but I know a lot of people have made this and liked it. So I'm gonna be having this for dinner. So that is a total of 5 recipes that I'm gonna be making. And I'm gonna show you a couple snacks that I'm gonna be eating throughout the week to keep me on track, and that'll be it. Okay, so for some snackies that I'm gonna be having this week to kind of just like keep me on track, I've been eating these forever. These are the no sugar added Mott's strawberry apple sauces. These are so good. I like taking these to the gym. They're 40 calories and I really like them. And then I bought some string cheeses. These ones are 80 calories a piece. They're normally like 2 points. I can scan them and figure that out for you guys, but I'm gonna be taking some string cheeses. I got these 100 calorie packs of almonds, which are a really good snack that I also like to have before the gym. They're pretty small, but it's basically showing you just like normal portion control. And then there's 4 grams of protein. You know, they're almonds, they're nuts, they're good for you. And then I bought some everything bagels because I've been on a bagel kick recently. I've been eating these with some avocado. I did get some cream cheese to put on these bagels if I wanted to do that. I've eaten them with butter. So these are also nice. They're 220 calories, which I don't think that's bad for a bagel. So I've been eating some of those. And then I got some stick pretzels because I just, you know, when you want a crunch, you want some pretzels. So I got some pretzels. You can have 42 of these for 120 calories. So I think that is pretty good. And that's pretty much the little snackies. I also bought some strawberries because I'm going to be making my yogurt bowls, which I showed you guys how I made those in a couple videos ago. But I bought that for breakfast. I got some stuff to make some protein oats. So I'm actually going to be making a protein powder video, like different things that you can make with protein powders to get more protein in your daily diet. So that video will probably be going up on Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. Scott and I are also going to do a Q&A, which will probably be up either Sunday or the following Wednesday, we shall see. But until then, this wraps up this video. If you like videos like these, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you're eating this week, and I might feature you on next week if you give me an idea of what to eat. And as always, I just want you to remember, make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I really, really appreciate it. Helps my channel grow, helps me get to new people, and I really appreciate that. And as always, I just want you to remember that every day is a new day to pop, lock, and drop those pounds. Bye, guys.